everybody, and welcome to episode 6773. Is the camera even on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh,
this of course it's
great.
on.
Oh. Welcome to episode...
Which episode is this again?
73.
73, not 67?
I was in the past. Living in the past. No, welcome to episode 73. I was about to say 67 again, you son of a bitch. Here on youtube.com/ImprovGamers. What's going on, guys? As always, I'm joined. He's the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
He's also my Puerto Rican.
It's already offensive. It's already offensive.
I just said you're just my Puerto Rican. Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
How's it going?
You did not expect that.
No, I was trying to complete a sentence. I did expect it. You do it every week.
How you doing, sir?
All right. Not bad. I got a guitar. I think we talked about this
we talked
last
earlier.
week or something like that.
Yeah, you were talking about, I think, on the live show every Sunday, 6 p.m.
Was it the live show?
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't think so.
I think it was.
I don't think so.
All right, then I'm wrong.
I don't remember.
Fuck me, I'm wrong. Then.
Who cares? I don't know. But yeah, I actually went out and I picked up a guitar. So I'm going to learn how to play guitar. So that's a thing that's happening.
That's the thing that's happening.
So that's a thing that's happening, is that I've decided that I'm going to learn how to play a guitar.
Huh. Good for you.
Yeah. What about you?
Getting ready for the performance Friday for Howdy. Crunch time, we're trying to figure out who's doing what and everything like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all lays out. I think Jen said she was going.
Yeah, I don't know how. I thought she was working. I'm not sure.
She's definitely not going.
If you guys didn't know, this is the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wondering himself with the fedora cap in tow. It's Mr. Peter Anderson.
What's going on, guys? Glasses up.
Yeah, with the glasses also. I think they might be a little uncomfortable with that. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah, well, we just did a live stream of Gears of War, so
yeah.
You can always check out the archive here on the channel. The Let's Play, the beginning, I would say about 45 minutes we did.
Was it about 45
30 minutes to 45 minutes. It was very good. Very good beginning. No, not big spoilers, just to get you introduced to Gears of War. Very cool.
Yeah.
But if you're new, welcome. We are Improv Gaming. We come to you with live show every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, where we talk about the top news stories of the week. We talk about new releases, and we talk about topic of the show. Sometimes we have a guest, like the other week. We had the best camera girl in the business on. We also bring you Gamescast every Tuesday and Thursday, about 15 minutes long, where it could be any topic such as this week's topics, which are how long do you play a video game and difficulty settings. So you can always check that out. We also do Let's Plays from time to time. Like I said, you have the Gears of War 4 Let's Play. We're probably going to be doing a Titanfall Let's Play coming up. I'm very excited about that. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment your thoughts, your reactions, and share us with your friends. Now, you taking away my Gears of War cover?
Yeah, I just noticed something that was very weird.
What?
On the Gears of War cover, it says that the co-op on the Xbox One has 2 players, but the co-op on Xbox Live has 2 to 5 players. Why 5?
Why not 4?
Yeah.
Because there's 5 people in your party.
Okay. All right.
Boom.
Mic drop.
I can't drop the mic.
No.
It's a nice mic.
But you mic dropped without the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So on to the topic at hand. How long do you play a game? A video game.
Yeah.
Should I say?
It really depends on the content. Like Quantum Break, I was playing through a second time to kind of get everything.
Oh, really?
Every little detail. I stopped playing it because other games came out of the way, but I did beat Quantum Break, and I wanted to play through it again. Tomb Raider I played through once, and that was pretty much it. Rise of the Tomb Raider once. No, wait. Rise of the Tomb Raider? Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider once, and then that was it. So it really depends on the game itself. Mass Effect I played through, and that was hours and hours and hours. Mm-hmm. It's not the same kind of game as Rise of the Tomb Raider, right? So whereas Rise of the Tomb Raider was like a 10-hour experience, maybe, tops, Mass Effect was like a 20, 30-hour experience. And, I could be stuck in Or would I have seen myself playing Rise of the Tomb Raider for the extent of time that I played Mass Effect? No, I don't see that. Okay. But it really does vary from title to title, right? Like, very rarely do I ever go back to a title after I've beaten it. So if I beat Quantum Break and I was like, you know what, let me check out all the different, and it's a very linear game, let me check out all the different things that I could have gotten, and, you know, that tied in with the fact that it's a very linear game, then that seems like a game that actually did get my attention. Whereas Mass Effect is this open world universe, and I just played it through, and I was like, I don't really care about, you know, maxing out my Paragon points. No interest. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. You know?
I get you. For me, it ends up being that I attend sports games. I play for a little bit, you know? And not like, oh, you know, face the computer. No, I usually do a connected franchise in like Madden, a league in NHL. Mm-hmm. And usually I play with my group of boys. And then around December, January, when football season's ending, our seasons become slower and slower. We don't play as much. You know, we're in the second season, but the first season usually whips by. The second goes a little bit slower. The third starts to drag, and then the fourth is usually a chore to get through. Yeah. So, like, for 3 to 4 months, I'll be playing these sports games, you know? But, so that's how long I would play those. But when it comes to games like Journey, Gone Home, these little Firewatch, I expect it's a one-time thing because it's an experience that I want to live and then be done with. You know? Like, I went into Journey the other day just to get the achievement where it says, you're coming back one more time, where after a week after playing Journey, you come back and you get a trophy for turning on the game. You know, that's the only reason I did it. But then there's certain games that, like you said, draw me into playing it again. I start playing Stick of Truth again. I played Shadow of the Colossus a couple months back again, you know. Resident Evil 4 I could always play again, you know. Some of these games, it hits you where it's like, damn, I could really visit that world again and have fun with that world. And then there are some games where it's one and done. Quantum Break for me, I only played once. Not saying I hated the game, but I played it once. Same thing with Witcher. I was a very big Witcher avid on the channel. And I played it once, but it's something where maybe in a couple years I'll go back, but if not, that was the experience I got. So depending on how long you play is really, I say, the game. You know, sports games tend to go longer, but like even Rainbow Six, to go on that, I still play that, but that's their online component, you know. If it didn't have an online component, I probably would have traded it in a while back, but since I have a core group that plays Rainbow Six, I'll continue to play that. So I think a big part of how long we play games now is also because of the multiplayer.
Yeah, I think that's true, but I mean that still beckons the question, right? Because when I first played Grand Theft Auto 3, I couldn't put it down, regardless if I beat it or not. Yeah. Right. When I first played San Andreas, I couldn't put it down.
I was Vice City.
You know. Yeah, Vice City was good too. But there's a lot of titles that I just couldn't put down, right? Like Metal Gear Solid, I played it 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Same thing with Part 2. Same thing with Snake Eater, and not the same thing with Metal Gear 4. Metal Gear 4, I beat it, and that was it. I was done with that. So there's a lot of titles that like the game always feels, or there's a lot of titles out there that I've played over and over again. Mm-hmm. But nowadays I don't. You know, like Devil May Cry was a title that I played over and over again. I know. You know, and I
was the same way.
And the only reason was to get a better score. There was no really added benefit to playing a second time through or a third time through. You know, there's so many titles that I've played over and over again. And the reason I'm bringing this up is nowadays I don't find myself doing the same thing with these titles. Now, is that a sign of the industry as a whole, or is that because, you know, me personally, I have more responsibility than I did back then?
I think it comes to you have more responsibility.
I don't know because I
feel bills, you don't have enough. Even you say you used to play games a lot more than you do now. Yeah. You know? And the same thing with me. I used to go, I think 1 year I ended up going and played like 45 new games in 1 year. And I would play and then boom, 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 boom. And little by little now, like, I think I've played in total 11 games.
Yeah, but I feel like there's nothing exciting me like those games used to.
Yeah, but I wanted to play Firewatch, haven't had a chance. I wanted to play Paper Mario Color Splash, didn't have a chance. I wanted to play, what else? I just noticed that I haven't gotten back to, and I was like, how the hell did I not play this game? Star Fox. I was like, yeah, when we had Jeremy on the show, and he played it, and he's like, yeah, it's a great game. I was like, yeah, I can't wait when I have some extra time, I'm going to play. And that just, there's no time.
I'm not talking about excited to play a game eventually. I'm talking about a game that I turned on and I was excited to play. Like Devil May Cry. Nobody knew what the fuck that was. I turned it on and I was excited to play that game. God of War, same thing. I turned it on and I was excited to play that game. Bayonetta, I turned it on and I was excited to play that game.
Gears of War for me.
So I haven't come across a title that I've been excited to play. Like Watch Dogs was probably the last time that I got excited about a game, and that turned out so well. Are
you excited for Watch Dogs 2?
No, I'm not excited for Watch Dogs 2. I already told you, I'm suspicious of them. I've been suspicious of them.
Is there any game this year that you're excited for?
No. I did reserve Final Fantasy 15.
You did?
Yeah, I put down a full reservation for Final Fantasy 15. I did it just to do that, though. I wanted a game. I wanted a game, and Final Fantasy 15 was the only thing on the list that I was just like, you know what? I can get back into some Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it like I said, it varies when you play a video game. I mean, different games, and like I said earlier, the point with the online, like, online now gives it life. Back in the day... God, we sound old. But like in the PS2 era, it's like, yeah, I played Devil May Cry 3, just to get my score up and everything, There was no rhyme or reason. It was a great, fun game that I just kept playing because I was like, this is a solid game.
But I was never bored.
Yeah.
That's the point that I'm making. Or not the point that I'm making from what you said, but the point that I'm making in terms of game development. Like, are you boring me now? As a game developer, have you just made this a boring thing so that then we have to compete online versus each other? Or have we gotten so advanced that the only way to find a challenge is to verse another human being that has a brain and can think?
Yeah, but if you look, you were even stunned when we were playing Gears of War a little bit earlier today with all the craziness and the
Yeah, but we're also split screen, and that threw me off way too much. That threw me off way too much on that. Because I haven't played split screen since fucking GoldenEye.
I miss GoldenEye.
But even then, back then, split screen was very disorienting for me.
Yeah.
So I can understand why
couch. Little boxes.
Yeah, I can understand why couch co-op kind of went out the doors because it's very disorienting. But at the same time, like playing Call of Duty or playing Gears of War, like. If I played it by myself, would I still be as excited as I was while we were playing it? I don't think so.
I hear you. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments, of course. How long do you play a video game? Does it depend on the video game? Does it depend on the features it has? Do you get bored? And if you get bored, does that mean it's not good? But if you love the game, does that mean you play it that much more? So definitely let us know in the comments. As always, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share us with your friends. Check out all the Let's Plays. We just put Gears of War live stream / Let's Play up. It's about half hour, 45 minutes. Our live show every Sunday at 6 p.m. where we go over the top news stories of the week, the new releases of the week, and you know those new releases now. They're going to be just all big games now. I was thinking about that.
That's true.
It was like Gears of War. Yeah. It was like, next week's going to be Battlefield. Next week's it's going to be insane. So make sure you check that out, and you can talk to us in the comments, which is always fun. Without further ado, we'll see you on Thursday for game difficulty settings.
Yes.
Which I'm curious to see what you have to say. But until then, as always, I want to die.
Just throw everybody off.
We always say as always.
Yeah, I know you do.
Game on. Ha 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 ha. As always.
Still recording. I can go forever with this.
I can just hit it.
It's going to happen forever. I'm just saying.
I can make, as always, fish sticks. As always, potato salad.
Game on.